an investigational, non-hormonal injectable male contraceptive hydrogel developed by the medical device startup Contraline, often referred to as an IUD for men. It acts as a reversible, temporary vasectomy by physically blocking sperm from traveling through the vas deferens. Clinical trials have yielded highly promising data as the device advances toward market approval. Key clinical trial results and timeline. 100% efficacy at 2 years. In the first-in-human clinical trials, Adam achieved a 99.8% to 100% reduction in motile sperm within 30 days of the procedure. Long-term data presented at the American Urological Association, AUA, confirmed that participants maintained a near-zero sperm count for up to 24 months with zero serious adverse side effects. Phase 2 progress. Following the success of the initial 25-patient Phase 1 trial, Contraline received regulatory approval to launch Phase 2 clinical trials in Australia to further evaluate safety and precise efficacy. Market availability. The company expects to seek FDA clearance and aims to bring Adam to the commercial market between 2027 and 2028. How the procedure and hydrogel work. Quick outpatient procedure. The water-soluble hydrogel is implanted into the sperm ducts, vas deferens, via a minimally invasive, 10 to 30-minute local outpatient procedure. Mechanical sperm filter. The hydrogel features microscopic pores sized between 10 and 20 nanometers. This allows small molecules and fluids to diffuse normally, but mechanically blocks sperm cells, which are much larger, about 3 microns. No impact on sensation or volume. Because the gel is placed early in the reproductive tract, it does not alter testosterone levels, sexual sensation, or ejaculate volume, as most ejaculatory fluid is produced further down by the prostate and seminal vesicles. Designed for full reversibility. Unlike a surgical vasectomy, the polymer architecture is engineered for bulk degradation. At the end of its roughly 2-year lifespan, the gel is designed to naturally liquefy and pass safely out of the body, completely restoring natural sperm flow and fertility. Expected approval timeline. The medical device startup Contraline aims to earn FDA approval for the Adam hydrogel implant by the end of 2028. Because Adam is categorized as a medical device, rather than a pharmaceutical drug, it can follow a slightly more accelerated regulatory track than a daily birth control pill. Following the successful conclusion of its 24-month first-in-human trial, Contraline secured regulatory approval to initiate Phase 2 clinical trials in Australia. Large-scale pivotal trials required for final FDA clearance in the United States are the next step toward its 2028 commercial target. Reported adverse effects. Clinical trial data presented at the American Urological Association, AUA, indicates that Adam has an excellent safety profile with zero treatment-related serious adverse events. Because it is non-hormonal, participants experience none of the mood swings, weight gain, or libido changes often associated with hormonal contraceptives. The adverse effects recorded during the 90-day post-procedure tracking include mild to moderate local discomfort. Out of 76 documented adverse events, 84.2% were classified as mild and 14.5% as moderate. Procedural soreness. The vast majority, 71%, of these side effects occurred within the first 14 days following the implant. They are completely consistent with standard, expected recovery symptoms from a traditional, no-scalpel vasectomy, such as mild scrotal aching, bruising, or swelling. No gel-related complications. Investigators confirmed that none of the adverse events were caused by the hydrogel material itself, and there were no unexpected safety concerns regarding the polymer. Note: one trial participant did experience a single severe adverse event, colitis, but medical reviewers determined it was caused by a dental infection and completely unrelated to the Adam device or procedure.